Sup guys, it's your boy Justin here with another manga review. I was supposed to review the DC Showcase Adam Strange, but I lost it. I'll need to find it after I finish reading this. So I'm like, now that book was taking me forever to read. Like it for like the time it takes me to read 20 pages from that, I read the entirety of this. So it's like, holy crap, man. Like, old Silver Age comics take forever to read. They're like, just like books, man. So yeah, I read this in like 20 minutes. This is Batman Justice Buster Volume 2. Published by Kodansha and DC. And by the team that brought you Ultraman. The Netflix Ultraman. So this contains chapters 7 through 13 for the people who are reading this series on scanlation sites. There's Batman and Joker. So this review is gonna have spoilers, by the way. But overall, this was a good volume. It starts off with a nightmare where Joker, Gordon is dead, with Batman about to get got by Superman. This is a nightmare, by the way. This is not real. And yeah, it starts off with like a nightmare. Because, it kind of implied that, Batman is going to fight the Justice League in the first volume, only for that's probably not going to happen. So yeah, we get more backstory between Danny and the detective, who is Joker, by the way. And not only is he Joker, turns out he's Jason fucking Todd. Are you kidding me? Which Danny is Dick Grayson, by the way. Yeah, so we get... And we find out who this guy is. This guy, who is Danny's guardian, is actually Joe Chill, who they set up to be the actual Joker, who meets up with Mr. Dent. Sorry, Two-Face. Yeah, so we find out that Danny wants to become a detective because somebody killed his parents, which he's actually Dick Grayson, by the way. And here we see, this is where, and this is obviously Joker kills, but this is not the Joker. The Joker here is a good guy, but this is a different Joker who's more like the Joker, the villain from the comics. This is so fucking confusing. Why didn't they just make Jason Todd Red Hood? Why did they make him Joker? It's like, are you fucked? And he's not a villain. He's a good guy. But there's a villain here who basically is Joker, but he's not called Joker. Fucking god damn it, this is retarded. So yeah, basically what happens, we find out more about... fuck it. The bullshit happens. We find out more backstory between Dick Grayson and Jason Todd. Jason Todd figures out the Bruce Wayne is Batman, and that's, Joe Chill, who is Danny's guardian, is actually the guy who killed Batman's parents. And then there's the thing where all the super fans or super villains are having a battle royale in the streets of Gotham. You got Mr. Freeze, you got Riddler, you got Penguin, you got Two-Face, you got Deathstroke, who's not even traditionally a Batman villain. And Batman shows up to put them all down in his Hulkbuster suit, which is basically called Justice Buster. And which you find out is designed to basically take out, Superman, who's wearing a new 52 costume, and he's about to basically beat the shit out of Superman when the AI Robin takes over and basically tells him, I'm taking over this suit and I'm basically becoming an evil AI. So that's how the end of the volume ends. And there's also a bonus story where the mangaka with Batmite explained American comics to the Japanese audience, this was so cringe I couldn't even read it. Because it feels like it felt like they were taking the piss out of American comics, which I kind of get, but come on, man. Because like to be real, yes, manga nowadays is better than American comics, but manga didn't get better than American comics until like recent, and by recently I mean like last like 20 or so years. Like it wasn't until maybe like the 2000s where manga starting to, it was, I would say, in the 80s and 90s where manga was starting to get as good, maybe not as good as American comics, but was getting there. And it wasn't until like the 2010s or the 2000s where manga was was getting to the point where it was as good and not better than comics. That's why, you know, manga sections nowadays are way, in the last 10 years has gone way bigger in bookstores than the graphic novel section. But that's a recent fucking thing. Like, come on. But yeah, I don't want to get into that, but yeah. So yeah, this was good, but like, what the fuck? I felt like they betrayed the original premise, which was Batman was going to fight the Justice League, only for, yeah, that's probably not gonna happen. That was all like a bait and switch. He's actually gonna fight the evil AI that he created. While at the same time, there's a subplot where, like, you know, the Joe Chill is back in town and he's the Joker, just like in the 1989 Batman film with Jack Nicholson and Michael Keaton. So yeah, it's a solid 7 out of 10. It was good, but holy fuck, dude. Holy fuck. I had to watch a review to re-familiarize what the fuck happened in the first volume. Because I kind of I didn't remember too much. But yeah, it was good, but it's like, what the fuck. So yeah, our next comic review is going to be Ultimate X-Men, well, issue 1. Not for the Mark Millar Ultimate X-Men, which I wish I had that, but I don't. The new comic book that everybody's reviewing and saying is really good. So yeah. And hopefully I'll finish DC Showcase Adam Strange whenever I do. Alright, peace out.